trying to like find new stuff.
Okay. And I respect that.
Big
Like,
time
push the character forward.
yeah, like a lot of people aren't ready for it. But yeah, good job, man.
Good stuff,
Push the
kid.
character more too.
It's 2-2.
Right.
Back to back.
Oh, this is a hot set.
So this one especially like for me is interesting because the first time I saw these two play, actually Ardog did actually beat Spot. Now I don't know their overall record.
Spot, as of late, has been beating. I don't give a fuck what she's doing.
Spot's got the lead currently, but it's not. It was never a wash.
Like, I think the thing, especially with this matchup, is like, you know, when you think of characters that like potentially beat Steve, you think Cloud, you think some people think Sephiroth, you know. I know some people, yeah,
some people
PT, and then like Snake is like, Snake's a weird case because he's like a big thing with Snake that I think really does good in the Steve matchup. I think he's one of the characters that has the potential to control the stage more than Steve does.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Steve literally manipulates the structure of the stage. Snake says you can't fucking go on this side.
Yeah, it's a difference between putting an obstacle in your way and putting death in your way.
And especially the grenade to stop minecart, stuff like that. He's playing around this minecart super well, expecting it, but gets caught by that one. That's gonna be the forward air, and yeah, that's gonna take the stock. But
A big part of this matchup that I feel is like really interesting is like both of these characters in a way, like kind of how you said, like they cover their space. Both of them are very big on the, hey, I caught you in the place I want you. You are going to eat so much damage.
Yeah.
Both of these are characters of you keep playing right, and then you mess up once, and you're dead.
See, the thing is with Snake, he can lob his grenades. You can see him from like half screen away. He lobs grenades over the stone wall, bounces around like a bouncing ball, and it forces Steve to get out of his little hut. Forces Steve to interact more.
It's one of the few characters who can like kind of force Steve out without having to like run up and do it. I got the offstage set up. No iron on Spot, so no anvils, no carts. He's kind of just watching for him.
Yeah,
he knows he has to commit, so he's just waiting.
very slow here, so both players are kind of just waiting. You know, Spot has no reason to really try and force anything, but, you know, I don't give a fuck what she's doing. Really has to try and find some kind of opening. The great save saves him.
That was a very
I low-key get PTSD every time I see like Snake get saved by one of his own grenades.
I feel that.
Like, oh my gosh, but it works out for, I don't give a fuck what she's doing. You're still a whole stock down in Spot. You know, he did spend the diamond, but obviously he's already got another one. How are you still alive?
Dude built a roof.
Okay, yeah, probably couldn't up tilt there, but then again, up tilt should be faster than the grab, right?
Yeah, and before bracket, you know, a little bit before stream started, Spot was playing with Carnage. He was practicing this matchup a little bit because I do think Spot, you know, Spot has said in the past that he does struggle again in the Snake matchup in general. So I mean, he's just trying to practice, refine that, but he's looking very solid, losing that first stock, but he already has the diamond back on deck.
You sure he wasn't lying to you? 'Cause he looks like he's playing this matchup fantastically.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely did struggle in the past with it, but he's playing very well.
Creative ledge play there.
Air dodge in. Yeah, okay, gonna land on the block.
Cypher punish.
That can be tricky despite Snake actually, you know, not having very good air drift.
Right.
But sometimes it can be tricky, and especially, you know, both Snake players are really good at timing air dodge as well. Okay, camping on the platform here. Interesting block setup. Wow. How are you ready to tech that? How are you ready for that?
Spot's ready. He's ready for everything.
This dude's good for a reason.
This is true. He
And
do
the
be one of the
mills.
top 2-3 players in this region.
Yep.
I believe he's number 2 right now.
Yeah, he's number 2, right behind Infamous, who we're gonna see later on. Oh, and that's a big F smash. Yeah, Diamond F smash. That high percent. That kills any character in the game.
Yep. Disgusting.
Diamond is just better, Arced. I don't know what they're thinking, but I know that Spot is only seeing victory in his eyes right now.
He's seeing diamonds.
Diamonds which equal even in actual Minecraft, it leads to you win the game.
But I hit that F smash. He was like, "Holy moly!"
Holy cannoli.
Holy cannoli!
Good gravy.
You know, Spot sees Ardog running at him. He's like, oh, I gotta go. This is the cartoon.
Spot's the kind of guy to have like a grenade at ledge and a C4 on the platform who goes, I'm in quite a pickle.
Hey, no, this is fine.
He looks at the screen and then falls down.
All right, Smashville. Now, this is an interesting pick. I do like the, you know, because usually Steves are trying to camp more towards the side of the stage. So having only the middle platform does help a lot. So he'd probably ban FD, although Snakes usually don't like FD too much anyway, right?
Yeah, could have banned Kalos as well. Could have banned Kalos as well, just for the fact that all zoners are super volatile, and you know, it gives him a chance to kind of he has to play around the top Kalos platform on the side a little bit more, but it's it's still Snake. You know, he has Nikita grenade. He can cover so much.
This is absolutely, like I said it last time, this is like Ardog's favorite stage.
Yeah, but don't forget, dash attack covers like half the stage.
Yeah, it does.
Snake just goes all the way out for you.
Oh yeah.
Smashville is the zoner pick of I hold center stage, GG.
Pretty much.
Like if you play a Belmont on here and they're under the platform, what do you do?
As a Robin player, I will attest. I love the stage.
And if you don't have like good tools to pressure on the platform, like he can just grenade camp you on the platform on this stage. Like some characters really struggle with that. Steve, probably not one of them.
Snake up tilt hits the Smashville platform too, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So this character can pressure it still, even with that height. It's like with grenades, with up tilt, like, nah, Snake loves this.
But I will say, I don't give a fuck what she's doing. Their minecart awareness is so good. I think he's only been hit by like 2 or 3 minecarts out of like the 18 spot that's thrown out.
Yeah.
That's the Steve, is just, hey, you gotta avoid as many of them as you can. He's gonna throw those.
Yeah, and I mean, still living to a very high percent that last stock. Snake is another one of those characters that's weirdly heavy.
Like that 4.
I will say, just really quick, I will continue to spread this agenda. Keep picking the Animal Crossing stages against Steve. Keep doing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, no tech. It's untechable.
It was untechable. That was a meaty
bounces
explosion.
off and then just
even
flies
with
up.
the roof. Because forced to just get a ton of wood. So yeah, he can make blocks, but in a matchup like this, Snake's just blowing those up anyways. And now there's a reliable source of iron. You're forced to use your up tilt as your mining tool.
Hey.
Of course, you can still just make the stage work anyways. You're a good player, but absolutely, I very much like any of the Animal Crossing stages as counter picks against Steve.
It's mostly been the aerials that have been able to steal these stocks for a spot, right? And he's not really having trouble with it, right? He's just kind of taking his time, right? Just finding his opportunities. Oh, battle stuff.
Try to get tricky there, because I think
Steve.
at that percent, like with the block fail, like the way that throw sends, he might have been able to get like a jump up air after and get like a really cheesy kill if it didn't break the ground in time.
That would have been it. That would have been cool.
I legit think he could have done that if he was just a little faster. That was scary.
I don't know if Spot was too slow there. If he was just looking for it doesn't matter. You eat it. You're alive. Snake is extremely heavy.
Stupid
Big
heavy.
boy. Spot, where are you flying?
He's fighting the End City. Don't mind him.
Where do you think he got his Elytra from?
Yeah.
He has to go get another one.
He's playing creative mode. That's why he has infinite Elytras and pretty much everything. He decides to play by the rules only when it comes to grabbing stuff out of the ground.
I wish villagers were somehow incorporated into like fucking Steve's kit. That's dead.
Enchanted diamonds.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh my
no.
god. No, please,
Imagine if Steve had enchanting. Oh my
Like, bro, you
god.
get set on fire after getting hit by a power
Imagine if
diamond,
you had,
power
like,
force,
shortness
smite
of diamond
force.
Yeah, it's like when you get hit by F Smash, you take the 23 or whatever, plus like another 10% from a flower.
Extra like 5% knockback, and you take burn.
It starts to
So
look
you like take
goddamn,
residual
yeah.
damage. Oh
Hey,
my
do
god.
any of you know how much extra damage or percentage Diamond does? Is it like 1.3 or something?
It's like 1.4 or 3. It's like big.
Crazy.
Sharpness 5, 2.0.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
And
Yeah.
Smash kills half the cast at 0.
Hey, 10%. 10%.
Snake's heavy. We'll give him 20.
Yeah, you know, Bowser lives to 25
If he's lucky.
if he's lucky.
So like, Ardog missed like a couple specific key kills. Like very early he had a grenade fair, but he was just too far out. He almost had that up throw on the block. I feel like he can really close us out still. Like, this has been a very back and forth set still, even though like Spot's been getting the lead, but Ardog has been playing the matchup really well.
Yeah.
It's just an issue of, it's Steve of, you can play the matchup well, and similarly against Snake you can play well, but
It's
whoever
still-
guesses wrong gets blown up.
Yeah.
And currently Ardog is guessing wrong more.
Especially. Oh, go ahead.
I want to point out that like when we had that situation on the platform, Spot didn't go for another up tilt. He just went for a jab because he wanted to like preserve his range so he didn't potentially hit a grenade and eat a trade for that.
Exactly.
Great awareness.
Very smart in this matchup.
I feel like with both of these characters, like Peter was saying, they're both so versatile. And even if you play a character that is good at fighting them, they can do what... It's kind of like Kazuya. Like, you take a character like Kazuya, right? You can beat that character the whole game, but then Snake maybe gets 2 grenade trades on you and has up tilt unsailed. And then Steve, maybe you're leading, gets a diamond and hits you with an up tilt. Or Kazuya, behind the whole
catching
time,
the roll away.
down throw electric. Like, there's so many characters in this game that have not only these win conditions, but these kits that just allow
Exactly.
them to play a certain game where it does not matter if they're behind. Like Wario too, we saw Kyo playing Wario. It doesn't matter. You have this kit that is meant for comebacks.
But
That's
and it
funny.
can also snowball into you just
Yeah.
steamrolling your opponent as well.
Like, we're seeing some of that here. Like, that whole thing I said, like, oh, pick this stage against Spot. Like, do you see how many walls he's building in this match? Like, when it goes FD, he's building, like, 3-level walls and roofs. like
Yeah.
constantly.
And the up tilt there, we're gonna see, the
Yeah.
classic I don't give a fuck what she's doing
Pushing
leg.
away from the crafting table and a grenade left there. He was able to keep Diamond away for like a good while. Spot was able to get in the end just because he sent him off stage finally, but
also,
Still.
in order to put down a crafting table, it burns resources.
exactly.
Even every little bit matters, especially in this kind of game. It's a big war of attrition. Every little bit helps.
It's the first thing I tell people, like, they're asking, how do I deal with Steve? Too many people think I need to hit him for doing things. If he does a gold cart into Anvil and you just dodge them, he just burned a bunch of iron and a gold for nothing. That's a win.
It's putting him on the back foot because now they're looking to replenish those resources.
Exactly. So, like, playing the long game, even though it's tricky, because again, like, the mistake kills you, it does benefit you as a player if you can take it slow and be like, okay, find my way in, make him burn his options.
Yeah.
And Ardog is definitely, willing to play kind of the long game, right? We've already got almost 3 minutes off the clock here.
And 182%, but it's a slow burn, and I think that's what a big thing about Ultimate is, that up tilt almost killing.
That's a bad DI.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was definitely sub RDI.
If this was Old Town City, he was very dead with that.
Hey, I missed that time.
just
I
held
played
up.
Zero Suit.
I played Mewtwo,
I know.
dude. I killed with up throw at 80.
Oh God.
I don't miss that. I don't play against Zero Suit.
I didn't
Yeah,
play
you
Smash
did.
4. I didn't play Smash 4.
So,
You
like,
missed out on Cloud, bro. What are you doing?
I know.
I played that character too.
I
So,
played
like-
3DS Falco and Little Mac.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You
ooh, he's trying to
really,
get that up throw off with a grenade.
you light us
whatever.
up further.
So, like, Spot keeps doing these committal options because he's forced to, because he's got to get the stock. And Ardog is playing so well, like, evasively, he's just been constantly, like, dodge the thing, punish.
Yeah,
There's
but-
an entire, like, 2-minute exchange of it, and it led to Ardog getting this entire stock lead.
Yeah, and Ardog might still have this stock lead, but the scary thing here, Spot has a fresh diamond that he just made.
And a one in
There is
storage.
still another one.
And this is still Steve. This is still, you make a mistake, cool. Here's 80%.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck what she's doing. It's calling out a lot of these bad options coming out from Spot. But we're gonna see the up tilt
Way
combos.
back. Here's
He
the
waited
damage.
again there to see if he pulled a grenade.
70%.
Kind of weird C4 pull.
Grenade.
Interesting how the shield interacts with this matchup just due to, both blocks and, being able to shield. You still get hit through the blocks, and then, of course, you're still hitting grenades while they're shielding.
Yeah, and Spot building these walls, but now I don't give a fuck what she's doing. It's kind of playing around these walls, dropping grenades just to keep that pressure onto Spot while he's trying to retreat here.
The run up holding the grenade, instantly shield. Barely too low for the back air to hit him before the cart.
And he had to use his material. He had to use his last diamond because he's low on these materials, and very, very low. If I don't give a fuck what she's doing, can capitalize off of it. We could be going to a game 4 here.
Yep, no iron. He's got to go get some more.
Another diamond now, though.
Gold, the diamond axe. He's able to mine a bunch. He's getting all his resources back. He's still the definite kill percent this high up.
Oh, yeah, that's
Immediate
dead.
curve up because he saw the mine cart coming. You can.
Yeah, and honestly, in a lot of situations, look at Spot. Look at him, deep in thought. In a lot of situations, especially with Steve, it is unironically okay to let him mine and get those resources, as long as you can keep that pressure on him and force him to burn some resources in the midst of trying to get them. He's still losing. He is still
Exactly.
losing out. He might have gotten more. Like, on a net value, he might have gotten a little bit more resources, but he is still stuck and forced to use those resources to get out of the corner.
It doesn't matter if you lose the stock, how much wood you had in your inventory.
All right, and Mr. I don't give a fuck what she's doing, biggest fan, aka Weapon Raid, on the mic.
You can't stop me like that. Yeah, dude, he set me up for failing. So before I go and talk about myself or anything, because I'm,
So we're gonna hear about you.
because we're gonna hear about me later. But so if you guys really see, and I know that I'm about to talk about Ardog being great for a second, even though I know it's not doing too well right now on the screen, is something big against this Snake matchup is the patience. When you play that patient grenade, kind of just dropping it on Spot, and even though you drop it on the blocks, if you kind of played that patient game, that extra damage just starts going crazy. And we saw that in the last game, and that's why he won. And he really started, you see Spot trying to figure it out towards the end, and that's where that run back, where they started getting even again. And then Ardog clutched it out right to end it.
Yeah, and Snake is just one of those characters that focuses on conditioning, right?
Yeah,
Because you get hit by grenade, you could get hit, like we saw already this game, you get hit by grenade explosion into back air, right? Or if you get hit by grenade, I don't give a fuck what she's doing, can just wait. And then you get put into something. If you're at high percent, you get up tilted. You get F tilted. You get put off stage. And then if you're off stage, you get hit with Nikita. And Snake is a domino effect character that can set you up for so much, but the footstool Anvil isn't going to hit.
That shield was so cool. But now we're seeing these all these small grenade trades. And even though he might lose that stock, he is starting to play really patient and what it kind of literally needs. Instead of being that like a Snake player, a little bit more aggressive, he's controlling the whole neutral space, not really chasing. And I think that's what he needs. Really got to close out the stock in the next couple seconds, though, if he wants to keep this close.
And especially with gold on Steve, gold is one of the most overlooked aspects of Steve. Sure, it breaks fast, but dude, with how fast Steve's attacks come out, with the gold, it's kind of ridiculous the kind of combos he can get.
Yeah. Makes the shield pressure even better too, so now you're really scared. Gonna be able to air dodge through. That was
he caught
very
that
scary.
roll. Oh my god.
He was ready for it.
Oh, getting hit by that minecart.
That's the thing in Spot's play I love. I love how, like, any Steve can learn how to, like, build a wall really quick or know, like, how to, like, do a minecart under a block so it goes through without him. Like, any Steve can do that. The best Steves are the ones that trim all the fat out of their gameplay. So, like, right there when Spot's edge play, just let me build this wall. I'll do this down smash, which will not only break this block and cover this ledge option. If I miss, the block's broken, I can move. I'll position myself to catch the roll. Like, it's not just I throw stuff and I win. It's no, I'm very careful with how I'm putting my stuff down. And I'm still, like, picking options with all this. It's a lot of decision making.
Yeah.
All these characters put you in so many different situations, so many layers to each of them, but
That DI was
Off that
atrocious.
DI.
He was not ready to get hit by that pickup.
So this is where the money's made. This extra credit needs to be cashed right now if he wants to win this game.
That
and take
entire
the
last game, he was at like 170 on that stock, and he was able to take the stock first by just playing it slow and getting in all that extra damage. He can definitely do it again.
That was a beautiful comeback. I'm not gonna lie. He
It
was
was
sitting at
really
150
good.
that whole stock and able to take it before Spot could take his. Is he dead here though?
Not quite. That throw won't kill Snake until probably like 180.
Oh, he got hit by the.
That'll do it though.
Arnold's done a great job
saved
of
him.
like meeting Spot in the air in certain spots too. You know, he's even
I see what
caught
you
a
did
couple
there.
minecarts. God damn it! All right, I'm out of here, man. I hate myself with that one. But he's done a great job of catching him in the air in like specific places. His positioning's been very, very good. You know, you can even catch minecarts as well, like showing it here.
No, you know what I love seeing? He did it once. I want to see if he does it again. Those are some good grenade tosses, by the way.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
he tossed the grenade, the first one, at the block, and then he grabbed the second one and he threw it when it blew up. The other one hit through it and it blew up at the same time.
He cooks them just
the
right
timing.
to take out the wall and have the other one
Yes,
immediately
that
go right
timing
through.
was beautiful. Right now, if you guys just look at R-Dog, these back airs are coming. He's waiting for these minecarts. He's looking for these trades. He wants the damage. He's so close to this kill.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and that somehow best of luck.
That's
somehow.
a big whiff, and Spot also very low on materials here, but it is still Steve with Diamond. Anything can happen.
And it's still Snake disadvantage. He's only got a handful of mix-ups. Spot's not catching the air dodge, opting for resources.
Almost no block, like no blocks here. Spot has to mine. And this is where I don't give a fuck what she's doing. Really needs to lay on all of the pressure.
We need to watch this shield, though. This shield is so close.
No iron, no carts, no anvil. You gotta watch him. Keep this pressure up.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
He's
what
got
he
one
wants.
cart.
Oh,
the jump out.
That's a big call out. Calling out the
Great
jump out of the
call-out.
corner, because in that situation, especially against Snake, you don't want to get grabbed, back thrown, Nikited, anything like that. You're also trying to avoid the up tilt, but that move is so big, the rising hitbox on it will catch you, and if you're jumping out of the corner, Snake will punish you for it.
That's like frame like 4 or something, right? It is absurdly fast.
This-
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you hop in,
5 or something.
This is a huge win right now. We still have him versus Salty, which is looking at it based on seeding a win in his opinion. And then we have the Spot Keel game, which is going to go bonkers. So we could end up doing
This is
another
a-
tiebreaker.
This is a big one for this
We
team.
could end up
We,
doing another tiebreaker.
we were talking about this on the cart, because if I don't give a fuck what she's doing beats Spot, right? Spot beats Keo beats I don't give a fuck what she's doing, there's a tiebreaker.
Yep.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake right there, but it's all right. These grenades.
We got Dark Spot. He switched to Enderman.
Yeah,
Ooh.
maybe that's what he
He's
needs,
not
the
at his
color
full
change.
power. He's not quite tennis, Steve.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you know, that's such a-
he's removed that for top 8,
He's
right?
saving that for top
That's
8.
such a weird thing for me to message him, be like, hey, what do you want on PR? He's a tennis Steve. Okay, yeah, I'm glad it's your preference. You know, you do you.
You guys think Spot played tennis in high school?
No,
He looks
bro,
like he
he's
would've been a
no,
tennis
he's
player.
a bowling player every day.
I
Is
can
he a
see that.
bowler?
I can see
Bro,
that.
look at the shirts.
Yeah, with the shirt. Yeah, no, that makes
He
sense.
opens his wardrobe. He said, bowling day 1, day 2. Finals for bowling?
They're all the exact same style of shirt. It's just a different design.
Yeah,
It's like a slightly different flower and a different color background.
I literally talked to him yesterday. He's like, yeah, I'm a great bowler. I'm like, I knew it.
Spot almost didn't come to Summit because he was supposed to go to a bowling tournament, actually like
Yeah, there's
3
an alley
exits
nearby.
down.
Oh my god.
So now we're in a tension situation. This is so scary. The back air?
right over the block,
Nikita,
too.
is he gonna good catch?
Oh my god, and the minecart still goes through it. Come
That's
on.
crazy. Oh, the
Whoa,
trade!
big trade.
The trade, and we're even. We're 2 stocks to 2.
Hey, realistically, you are so happy if you're R-Dog for that because most characters, you will just lose that interaction.
Ooh, he was forced to use his iron when he remade his
Bro,
tool.
these
I think he might have wanted
I'm not gonna lie,
to do
these
gold.
grenade trades are crazy when it comes to damage. He took 9, Spot took 21 from 1 grenade
Yep.
trade. That's ridiculous.
And then again, that's been said before, but Snake's the heavyweight, so
No,
double
he got
grenade
a little
trade,
too greedy,
not only
right?
did
I
he
know
take
we
more
all saw
damage,
that.
That too.
That was a little too greedy going for that Nikita.
Yeah,
That's
77
he's been
now.
floating for the whole time now.
Mad punishable.
Good, very aggressive option.
Oh.
We're hit 2 for 2.
Calling these out with the back airs, and Snake back airs definitely.
Interesting there.
Oh no, his own
the
grenade.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was
combos
a misinput, and Spot made a full punish off of that, just nair on the block. Able to pick up off the grenade.
That's why all it can take one moment like that, and now you're on the back foot.
Yep.
But you still have plenty of time, basically just under 5 minutes, but you got plenty of time to, use your grenades like you have been. Like, R-Dog can stick to his game plan and just make little adaptations that he's been able to. And, he could definitely walk away with the win here.
His last stage situation. Misses the punish on the cart.
And I think I don't give a fuck what she's doing is also like this is kind of like a Wario factor as well. If you get this stock, you can't be scared of the diamond. But 82%, this is looking really rough already.
You may not need it.
He's barely missing like all these calls he's going for. He's missing the cart punishes. He's missing like the follow-ups. And
Is he dead here?
again,
and
on
that's
Steve,
dead.
you just cannot be doing that.
And-
Every miss is just going to keep racking up with either of these characters.
And it could have been a matter of, maybe a little bit of nerves, or maybe just Spot was mixing up his timings just a little bit differently. Because he was still picking like some of the same positions in the air to like do minecarts, right? But maybe just slightly different timing that throws R-Dog off
Exactly.
perhaps. It was a good effort by him. Like,
And then we get Salty,
Almost
Salty versus
we
R-Dog.
need the winners interview.
That was a doozy of a set, wasn't it, Spot?
So Spot, almost the reverse 3-0 for Mr. I don't give a fuck what she's doing. Was looking a little rough for a second. I know that you said in the past, a while back that you did struggle with Snake for a little bit. What kind of adjustments did you make with Steve specifically to try and fix your play against the character?
Yeah, I think it was a lot more just waiting, waiting out for Snake's options, not being the first to swing, because when you're the first to swing, Snake up tilts you.
Yeah.
You die. So you gotta just be patient, wait for him to throw out an option or roll or air dodge or something, and then I feel like that's where I was making my most money.
I like your patience. You would get certain hits and you would wait to see if he would pull a grenade. I really like the patience from that. That's something that a lot of people don't do. And even certain things that you altered, what you'd go for. Normally you just go for another up tilt, right? You're Steve, most characters, you just go for another up tilt, just keep the combo going there. But instead, you got an up tilt, you waited and then jabbed him instead because you knew you had less range, so you could hit a grenade. That's great awareness.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, you can't hit those grenades. That's what I learned. R-Dog was bodying me the first, I don't know, probably 5-10 sets we played, and I had to learn you can't hit those grenades because that's how you lose.
Dude's double your weight. He will take every single one of those.
Those grenade
Absolutely.
trades are definitely
Never
a
in
killer
your
in that
favor.
set.
Never.
All right. Well, good job to you, Spot.